Robotics are beginning to cross that line from absolutely primitive motion to motion that resembles animal or human behavior.
Every year, the world produces as much as 50 million tons of electronic and electrical waste, weighing more than all of the commercial airlines ever made. And according to the United Nations Environment Programme, only 20% of this is formally recycled. Electronic waste is one of the fastest growing types of waste in some parts of the world. And to help address this problem, Dozie Guelo, founder of Quadloop, is harnessing waste by building sustainable systems and solar lanterns.
We are looking at solving a problem that has to do with poor power distribution in rural and peri-urban areas, as well as problem that has to do with the rise of electronic waste and plastic waste. Because in recent times we see that old electronics has been causing so much menace in the environment. So we are looking at ways to harness this waste materials in terms of electronic and plastic to build our product.
Every month, tons of electronic and electrical equipment are dumped in Nigeria with really no solution for the electronic waste, which is why Dozie is leveraging waste to value. He started out in 2016, and after searching for ways to use electronic hardware to solve this environmental problem, he came up with his first solution called Bliss, and then evolved it to Idunnu.
We came up with a solution in 2017 called Bliss. Bliss is a portable solar lantern that provides you with just lightning, right? Because we realize that a lot of people still use dirty sources to light up their homes, kerosene lanterns and this other local one called Atupa. So we understand that, okay, this can be done because we have so much abundance of light. So we decided to just put some few circuits, LED batteries and solar system, solar panel to enable to charge. So we started out with that, but in 2020 we started developing on that particular product to see how we could come up with something more appealing to the market, because we understand from the use cases that we got, people prefer to have a bit more than just having lightning, right? So a lot of people depend on their phones for meetings, for entertainment and what have you. So we actually saw the fact that there's a need for us to actually embed a USB port to the product. So the newer version that we have now actually have a feature that allows the user to charge their phones.
Dozie collects electronic waste from companies, tests their durability, which he then uses to build the lamps.
The waste material that we leverage is called lithium-ion battery. It's called an 8650 lithium-ion battery. So what that does is that, because for you to have a solar lantern system, there are some major components, from batteries to LEDs to the entire body, then of course the switches and all that. So, but in price preferences, in terms of the materials that are most expensive than some, batteries is key, right? So these batteries are gotten from waste materials in terms of laptops, old laptop batteries. So we recycle them, we take them through some processes, we test them, test the internal resistance, make sure that these guys can still deliver for smaller power system. Because for a battery that doesn't really back up so much for your laptop, right, there's still some lifespan in there that we harness to build this product.
For a hardware startup trying to combat an environmental problem, there were highs and lows of his journey.
I'll tell you, from the enclosure down to building the circuits, down to getting raw materials, even down to building boxes, down to manual, everything has been a struggle, because I realized one of the things that sometimes working with local companies or local partners here is really challenging. So most people don't really keep to their terms before and after the business. So, but we try to push our way through all the challenges and had to come up with something great, because at some point there was no going back. So yeah.
E-waste not only pose a challenge to the environment, but also to human health, as they contain hazardous fractions that can be fatal. Recycling such parts into eco-friendly solutions like Idunnu will help reduce the impact on the environment while also solving the problem of electricity.